Good morning, Busby. Miss Bashan coming to you on this, again, phenomenal, beautiful, Thursday, May 13th morning. Oh gosh. I was going to say, can you guess where I am? And the wind just blew the door closed on. Can you guess where I am, guys? A lot of you guys should be able to recognize this place. Yeah, I'm hanging out in the Schneer shed today. And the door may open and close because my bracing on it just collapsed. Yes, coming to you on this beautiful day today. A Thursday means that it's puppy update time. So we're going to get to that right away. Before we get to that, though, we have some birthdays coming up this weekend. And since this is our last day of school this week, I want to make sure we give those kids their birthday wishes. So tomorrow, May 14th, happy birthday to Miss Sarah in grade 5. Hope you have a wonderful day. And then into the weekend on May 16th, Miss Paige Spargo in kindergarten will be celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday to you, Miss Paige, as well. You two fantastic ladies. We will make sure to get a birthday stick into your hand as soon as we can. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful weekend, okay? Well, without further ado, Busby, I will take us into our puppy update. So the staff this morning actually got together on a Google Meet to ask Miss Khalil some questions about the puppies. So I'm going to share that with you right now. But I do want to say, and I mentioned this in the second part of this assembly, but if you guys have any questions that you want answered about the puppies, email your teachers or put it in your Google Classroom, okay? And then they can ask next Thursday on your behalf, okay? They're getting big, let me tell you. Little spoiler alert, but those puppies are getting massive, and they're going to the vet soon, so that'll be fun to watch as well. Anyways, I will see you on the flip side. Have a great weekend, Busby. Without further ado, our pup update. Pup date. Take care, guys. See ya.
Well, you can hear me over the puppy noise, but they're very noisy and they're very fast now. So they can climb right on the deck and then they end up falling right off of the deck, but it's a good thing they're hardy. We weighed a couple of them yesterday. This guy weighs 10 pounds. And
10?
the biggest one, yeah, 10. It's crazy. But the biggest one weighs 13 already. So they're really growing. And I was telling Mrs. Baduk yesterday, went through an entire bag of puppy food from Sunday to yesterday morning. So they're eating like a crazy amount of food right now. And they're actually playing, I don't know if you can see some of their toys out here, but they like to actually play with their toys now, which is pretty fun. They play tug of war with the ropes. They still mostly wrestle with each other. And I don't know if you can see the mom there in the background, but she's really teaching that one a lesson. And she's not done. So I think as they get bigger and they get more aggressive, she gets a little bit more aggressive too, just to teach them what it feels like when their teeth bite down on something. So she's been pretty aggressive, but they've been fighting back too. So I don't know. It's like the whole kids talking back to their parents thing.
So is that Angus that's massive then?
That is Angus. That's massive. Yes. And Angus, we're taking them to the vet today too for their first shots and vet checkup. So I just keep thinking, hopefully he's healthy and that he's not gaining weight too fast because he can only stay awake for about 10 minutes at a time. So I'm a little nervous about that.
Holy smokes. So it's official, Busby. Chunk, who is not going to be Chunk anymore, is officially coming to Miss Bashan's family. There he is.
There he is.
That's actually not Chunk anymore. That is Romeo, my friends. That is Romeo you're looking at right there. We are thinking about keeping the middle name Chunk. Romeo Chunk. I think it's got a nice ring to it. But yes, that is now little Mr. Romeo.
They have been digging a lot too lately, and I kind of forgot about this until Mr. Baduk mentioned it. that, dogs like to dig into the dirt and then they lay there because it's cooler. And I don't know if you can see in the background, but right by the house, they've got 2 little holes that they've dug and they lay right in them. So they're definitely acting like big dogs already, even though they're that small.
How many weeks are they now?
They are 6.5. So they got listed yesterday, and we have 2 more people interested too. One of them might go to Langley, BC. So that will be interesting.
That's crazy. So what's the release date? When did they get out of?
June 9th is when we said they could come pick them up, and that's a little bit past the 8 weeks. They can go anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks, but we have 4-H Achievement Day at the beginning of June, so that would be just too busy of a time to be delivering puppies and showing cows and everything. So we get to keep them a teeny bit longer, except for maybe Romeo.
Well, it seems like he's got a, it's been good for him to have the tuning in from his mother every once in a while. So I don't know.
Yeah. Here he comes again. Oh.
Let's see the little man. Oh.
Can you see him, or is he too close?
No, he's perfect.
He's wants awesome. To snuggle is what he wants.
Okay, staff, any questions? Anything? We're also going to put this out on an assembly, obviously. And so Busby kids that are watching this, if you have any questions for Miss Khalil, I should ask the one that gets asked every time. Miss Khalil, how many puppies do you have? No, Busby, if you have any questions.
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to know why Mrs. Khalil gets to play with puppies and I have to play with caterpillar disgusting larvae.
That was just, bad luck on your end. We got very lucky on my end here, but not so much you. Sorry, Miss Harder.
Next year, it's all puppies in grade 3.
I feel like that's a kindergarten curriculum concept.
Oh, Miss Jingling, I see you raised your hand. Thank you for modeling proper etiquette in a Google Meet. Go ahead.
I am very polite. Miss Khalil, have you lost any of the puppies yet?
No, they actually stay pretty close, even though, like I said, they've gotten faster. They only go on this side of the house. They only go to the far corner of the house. And then on the other side, they will only go to the other side of the deck. So that's pretty interesting, too, because I thought for sure they'd start to wander. But the Newfoundland breed they just like to be with their people. So I think that even puppies like to stay close.
That's perfect. Music to my ears. Awesome. Any other questions out there, guys? Don't feel pressure. Oh, Miss Jingling, I see you raised your hand again. Go ahead.
You're right. I am very polite. How are your girls doing with the fact that the puppies are going to be going away pretty soon?
Okay, so my middle daughter thought we needed to maybe up the price and make people sign breeding contracts, and we would have to interview people, but I think that's just because she would like to keep all 10. She's having a very hard time with the fact that they'll go. So it's really nice that Miss Bashand will take one, because then we'll get to see him. And then luckily, Angus, the big guy, is going out to be a farm dog. So we'll get to see him too. And then Macy, on the other hand, is kind of sick of cleaning up after puppies because it is pretty gross. They're outside now, but when they were inside, it was pretty disgusting. So she'll be okay with them going. And my oldest daughter, sadly, is in Grand Prairie, so she's missing out on all this fun puppy time. But maybe that's a good thing, because she won't be as sad when they go like the rest of us.
Makes sense. Okay, Busby. Well, I can't see. Oh, Miss Golby has raised her hand. Go ahead, Miss Golby.
I was just wondering how many of them you are keeping, Mrs. Cleo.
Well, we are not personally keeping any. We hope. We'll see how the sales go. But the one that is going, when I mentioned the farm, that's my husband's parents. So they're going to take one. So Georgia thinks that we could maybe just keep him for an extra 6 months before he goes to the farm. But we're not intending to keep any, so we will see. Because we already feed a big dog.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh. I guess it's going to become my reality soon enough. Soon enough. Holy smokes. So yeah, Busby, those of you tuning into this assembly, if you have any more questions for Miss Khalil for next week, because we're going to do a puppy next week too. A puppy update next week, Miss Khalil?
Sure. Yep.
Awesome. We'll do another puppy update and we will bring your questions to Miss Khalil. So make sure that you either email those to me or you could even send them to your teachers in the Google Meet. They're pretty technically savvy. I'm sure they'll be able to get them to me before, or maybe they can ask on behalf of the class. I like that even better. So there you go, Busby. Let your teachers know your questions and then they can ask them in our next pup date, something I just coined, on next Thursday. Okay, with that, I guess, anything else, Miss Khalil, you want to share? Anybody else?
No, I don't think so. Oh, I don't know if you can see in the background, there's our cat. And the dog is not happy. The cat looks just like a puppy because he's black and white too, but the dog does not like him being by her babies. So he's gone now.
Good mama. Okay, everybody. I will see you on the flip side. Take care. Have a good weekend, all of you guys. See you later. Nice to see you all. We miss you. Bye, guys.